Hello, my fellow readers. Today I'm going to be talking about a very quick manga series. I don't even know if it can rightly be called a series, but it is Springtime by the Window. There is only the 2 volumes. I believe, if I remember correctly, this started out as like a web comic that then they went ahead and published. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's the case. Very, very quickly, before I get too far into it. This volume is fine, floppy, regular manga. This volume, not so fine. Very stiff, hard to read. Was worried the whole time I was going to break it. It reminded me of the original days of Tokyo Pop releases, where they were like the small, stiff volumes. And so many of those, like, as you read them and went on with them, like, they would end up breaking. I don't even know if you could do one of the spine easing techniques. I mean, you probably could, but I don't like when you have to do that. I prefer a nice floppy book that I don't have to overthink about or, spend a lot of time relaxing the spine, but whatever, it's okay. I will just quickly read the synopsis on the back of Volume 1 and then maybe even Volume 2, I don't know, or I'll just talk about it because it's a very simple story. So cool and collected second-year Yamada is in love with his childhood friend Seino. His classmates Akama and Toda are also starting to think about romance, though neither of them realizes yet that they might actually feel the same way about each other. So these are very simple love stories. You have like the 2 concurrent love stories, couple 1, couple 2. And yeah, it's just seeing how they evolve and communicate and relate to one another. So this is like if you want a very quick, soft, sweet, fluffy read. That's like a gentle romance. Springtime by the Window works really well for that. For me, like, I loved the first couple, who are these 2, the lovely Yamada and Seino. I love them because they have that friendship story. So they were, childhood friends, and they're starting to develop feelings for one another. They'll meet, I believe it's at the Rabbit Hutch, and just talk and sit together, and they're very sweet and cute. I really liked how soft and more easily resolved that one was. They just need to communicate to one another that their feelings are more than just simple friendship. There's not many barriers in their way. It literally is just communication. For them, it's just, you're reading and it's going to be simple. You're just waiting for the big reveal of feelings and seeing them progress forward together. Again, soft, gentle, light. The second couple I was much more invested in, and it was much more heart squeezing and just sometimes secondhand embarrassment and pain, because you have these 2 characters that the boy in the relationship is very dense. Like, he's very obsessed with getting a girlfriend and his ideals on having a girlfriend and relationships. Meanwhile, the girl really likes him, and they have like this competitive nature among each other. So they have like a spiky relationship, but at the same time, she tries to drop hints all the time that she likes him, and like, why is he going out of his way to try to impress other girls when she's there, and trying to get him to see that she exists as a girl. And it hurts a lot, like how often she'll reveal something big and it just like goes right over his head. He doesn't get it at all. He's so dense. And there's a big festival event in book 2, and if I'm not mistaken, like I don't want to, it's a potential light spoiler, not a huge deal, but she invites him to the festival, but he, I think, doesn't believe her or sort of passes it off. Again, he's like really dense. And there's another figure that comes up that like invites him and everything. And so she's very like heartbroken and sad and everything. And people, I think, share with him like, oh, she's had this breakup, or the guy she likes didn't talk to or whatever, and he gets like really mad, and he like goes to her and is like, you can tell me who this person is, and I'll fight them for you or whatever. And meanwhile, she's thinking, it's you. So it's like that kind of tension and pull. And I don't think that spoils too much because, you have to see the resolve of it. This is literally what their relationship continues to be like, where she keeps trying to give like major hints and he just doesn't get it at all. And he'll get so angry on her behalf, and he really likes her and cares about her, but he doesn't realize that he likes her, and that she's trying to reveal that she likes him. It's just interesting that he doesn't see it that way. And I don't know, it's very sweet, very fun, and they're a much more invested one because you have to like follow them on their terrible path of miscommunication. Like, they will literally talk to one another about all sorts of things, but it's getting those feelings across that just seems impossible, and it's just really fun. It's a light, quick read. So if if you're looking for something, it won't take a lot of time. It's the completed work. I don't believe there's any more than this. I actually looked it up and I couldn't find anything else. So at this time, this should be a completed work. Just tells the two love stories. Things get resolved, all wrapped up in these two. Then, pick up Springtime by the Window. I think it's a very sweet, quick read. This is one I plan to donate out because even though I like it and it's very sweet, I don't see like going back to it repeatedly. It was just a nice break. It's like having a nice cup of hot chocolate on a cold winter's day. It warms you up, it makes you feel good. But when I need that next cup, I'll make something fresh. I'll read a new book. Or, where this is going, I could always check it out again if I really wanted to. The artwork's kind of unique, but also, standard. I mean, there's nothing too special about it. I want to see if I can show anything, but it's cute. It's got the typical shoujo stylings. So if you're into that, yeah, Springtime by the Window. Oh, I should get the author is Suzuyuki. What's interesting too is how Tokyo Pop has been doing the branding. This is kind of an aside, but I've noticed, so they have like manga romance on the back, and then they do like love, and it shows that this is love between male and female. And then of course they have their line. I don't think I have any here. That would be for boys love, so it'll have like the male, and girls love, so it'll be the girl. And I think that's neat that they do that. I don't know that it's entirely necessary, but at the same time, it's kind of a quick, nice reference. So like at the bottom, you have all of their quick reference for whether or not this is what you're looking for. So they have male-female romance. So they have like male-female romance. This is youth ages 10 and up. So if you fit those categories, you want a nice, soft, sweet romance. Tokyo Pop's, I guess, trying to make it easier if you're just browsing the shelf and want to know if it's for you. I noticed in their advertisements in the back do that as well. Let me see. So like, I was reincarnated as the villainess in an otome game, but the boys love me anyway. Has like the love. This looks like it's a girl's love. Am I right? Normally, I'm not sure if these ads are right. This is a random aside. Usually when they do these ads in the back, they will have love, and then it will show whether it's like girls love or boys love or male-female romance. And in this case, both of these show female, but this one has male protagonists, and this one looks like there's men and women. So I don't know. I'm going to let those ones pass. There is the others ahead of it that look like they're right. Like Breath of Flowers and Alter Ego have the correct thing. So I don't know. I'd have to look into more of what those books are about to know whether that's correct or not. But anyway, I like that they kind of do those quick advertisements so that if you were looking for something in those genres, you could easily pick them out and find them. So I think that's kind of interesting, and I think they're the only ones that are currently doing this. And that was a random tangent aside, but you know what? I think it's good to know if you are a manga browser that like those little resources are available. But you know, in general, I would just say if you're looking for a sweet, fluffy romance, doesn't take too long, pick up Springtime by the Window. Should be still available and in print. That's it for this video. Until next time, bye.